Hey everybody! We are having some tech difficulties today in that my mouse not working. So I'm gonna do my best to keep up with your comments on my main screen here because I can't get my mouse to work. Anyway, yes. So good news. Yesterday's live, I decided because I felt like it was powerful in a variety of ways. I went ahead and let my editor know that I would love for him to edit that one, so it's just a little bit easier to watch. So that's cool. Hey Nicole. Hey. Hello. Yay. I don't know what's going on with the voice. I haven't been talking today, so yeah, you know, I just did a few days ago. I ordered brand new like Amazon batteries, although I've been fighting with this mouse, and then my husband was like holding out to buy batteries for Prime Day. I mean, he's a smart man because the dealio for batteries on Prime Day was good, and I think I still had an old battery in here. Let's see. No. It's almost like I'm wondering if my computer's frozen because that happens a lot. And having a lot of trouble with the computer too. Anywho, it's fine. Tis fine. How's everybody doing? Hey, Betsy. Hey, Kim. Yeah, we ordered. Hey, Marilyn. So, friends, it's going to be a little harder for me to catch all the comments. I'm so glad you're here, C-Sand. I'm a little more dolled up today because I've been working on this video, you know, like traditional upload video. And what is that in the, I don't want that. That's weird. Do you see that? Little comments popping up. Ooh, that was weird. I really, really, really want to be able to see comments on my screen here. Hold on. Hold the phone. Like, I don't even see my cursor, like my mouse, at all. So weird. Let me try something. Okay, the mouse is definitely working. I don't know. I might have to call the hubs down here. You want to meet him? You want to see him? I mean, he's been on here before, just to kind of try to get this going. And I'm in a live, and my mouse won't work. I don't even see the arrow thingy. Hey, Kaylin, how are you? Kaylin, we're going to paint today. Just saying. Oh, yeah. So I am working on a video. It's a very different video, and it could crash and burn, and that's okay. Like, I've gotten super desensitized to performance metrics on YouTube. So it is a video sponsored by Palmstreet, which is so cool of them. And I'm going to be talking about the fact that it is the most amazing time to be an artist that wants to build a career from their art, and any level of career, part-time, you know, it is absolutely 100% the best time. And so it's going to be a shorter video because I just kind of want to like test the waters. I don't know. Is there anybody? I know arrow thingy. Is there anybody here that kind of topic speaks to? I'm just curious. I realize that it's not going to be as broadly exciting as just plain old watercolor. Hey, Carol from London. What are we, 5 hours, 6 hours difference? So, so it's like evening time. Glad you're here. Glad you're here. So yeah, let me know if that kind of thing speaks to you. If you thought about like doing the, like maybe trying to like make a business out of it. Hey, Susan, I'm just kind of, yes, 100%. I saw on the little baby screen. Karen Luna, awesome. Yeah, so I'm going to talk about it. So I'm like writing the script. I hope to like film the intro today just to kind of wrap my head around what I've written down and get it out of my mouth a bit. Because it's a loaded topic and there's so many places it could go, and it also could be super overwhelming. So I'm trying to keep it fairly, general at this stage. I'd like to, says Jamie Green, but I just don't know where to start with the business. Yeah. Hell yeah. Awesome. Sea Sand. Love that. Okay. I've thought about it. That Betty says, awesome. The business of art. Yeah, absolutely. So it's, and I also think it's like an interesting perspective. You have your like Emily Jeffords, and I don't mean to like diminish the quality of what she does, but it's a different model than hers. I am not promoting, or let me say this. I don't have the experience of just, being a purely fine artist, just in my beautiful, dreamy studio, painting paintings that are going to sell for $6,000 and teaching people how to build that kind of business. I am talking about something very different. I'm talking about being diversified in the creative, entrepreneurial space, all the different types of opportunities that are available to us. I mean, for example, Palmstreet, whatnot, just, live selling in general. So it's a little bit different, than that. Popping into your Palmstreet live was so much fun. I would also love to know how Palmstreet works as a seller. Yeah. And so we're going to talk about Palmstreet in that video, Karen. Yeah. Hey, Christy. Oh my gosh. Anne, everybody welcome Anne. This is her first time with us. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, Etsy is complicated, and honestly, it's not it's complicated. I don't think it's a great first entree into your business. Not anymore. It used to be. I'll let you on a little secret. I think if you have just even a moderate fear of being on camera is okay. You can work through that. Live selling is the way to start. So I'll let you in on a little secret. And the fact that I believe that has nothing to do with the fact that Palmstreet is sponsoring my video, because Palmstreet has been just wonderful for our brand and a way to diversify. So anywho, that's just a little bit of housekeeping stuff for today. That's not what today is about. I was just, chit-chatting. He's not responding to my text. So I don't think I'm going to have a mouse. So just be kind, because I can only see 1 or 2 comments at a time on this little baby screen. So I'm going to miss things. So let me go ahead and do an intro here while I'm getting my other camera set up. And then tonight, I should schedule the next week. Now, this coming week, I'm going to be at the beach. It's a skosh of a working vacay for me. I will not obviously be completely disconnected because it's World Watercolor Month. But I am going to go live. Most likely the lives are going to be what I had intended. So short, getting right to the point, because I do want to, just respect my family and my friends that we're traveling with and all that kind of stuff. But I still want to, stay true to my promises for World Watercolor Month. So just keep that in mind. You'll be going to the beach. Oh, you're going to the beach tomorrow. You're not shy on camera. I'd probably ramble too much though. No, rambling's good. Live selling, people really like to connect with the real you, and it's not all about the selling. So the chattiness, you know, you find your people. You find your people. Sorry, again, I only have the one exit solo layout. That's weird. Okay. I don't have the use of my mouse, so today's gonna be interesting. Hey Nessa. Okay, so I'm gonna do my little intro and we're gonna get into it. Marilyn says ooh, those babies come first and we will be here. Thank you. Thank you, Kim. Painted today from your YouTube video, what to paint when you're bored. Nice. Oh, good, Marilyn. I'm so glad. All right, I'm going to do my little intro. We're going to get right into it. Friends, my name is Christy Rice, and I am obsessed with watercolor, and I believe that watercolor is one of the most powerful ways to chase deep, lasting joy in your life. And I'm here to teach you how to do just that, whether you have experience or absolutely none. This month, at the time of recording this, we are celebrating World Watercolor Month. And I have committed to going live daily-ish to give you a pep talk to keep you engaged. So whether you're following along live, hi, or you're watching this on replay and it is no longer World Watercolor Month, I got you. And what we talk about each day, you can check the playlist below, will apply to any kind of watercolor challenge, art challenge, think Inktober, 100-day challenge, small painting challenge, all of those challenges that are out there. These pep talks will keep you motivated. So let's get into today. All right. So can somebody tell me what today's prompt is? Oh my gosh, I have watercolor or pigment salts all over my desk, and they are giving me the ick. Just the feel of it. It's like sand, you know what I mean? And it's funny because I'm going to the beach, and I love the beach, but like sand belongs where it belongs. It's not on my painting table. All right, let's see. What is today? Today is Geode. Shut the front door. Well, isn't that something? So, oh my gosh, I love it. And I purposely stopped looking at the prompts because I want to be in a position of surprise, and I want to be in a position of not having thought, you know, basically ill prepared. I want to be purposely ill prepared. Hey, Thrifty. Oh, Thrifty, you're the one who said I couldn't even see your name. All I saw was today is Geode. So purposely ill prepared. And gosh, this works out so well. So today we're talking about a strategy again for when you're stuck and you don't know what to paint. I'm going to give you a little hint. I'm going to make some noise here. And today is all about, well, why don't we just use some weird paper? Weird paper, okay? So today our weird paper is going to be coffee filters. And this came to me last week because I was painting watercolor with the 5 to 8 year olds at my church all week. And we did watercolor butterflies and we used coffee filters. And so, yeah, it was super fun. And I believe for adults, it has the ability to just shake us right out of the doldrums, and get us kind of, just in the groove again. And I think that is like the biggest challenge with these challenges, is that it's so easy to get unmotivated. It's so easy to feel like you just can't, because, oh, I don't like that prompt. Like, your instinct sometimes works against you. So grab some weird paper. Some other examples, obviously coffee filter. If anybody has still phone books lying around, phone book pages, maybe you have some old books that are partially destroyed already. Maybe they were in a flood. I don't know. So I'm just thinking off the top of my head, grab some old book pages, sheet music, brown paper bags, for goodness sake. Try wax paper on the non-waxy side. Have fun with it. But today it's a coffee filter, and I'm spraying down half of it, um, and smoothing it out so it's damp, not wet, and it's fairly smooth. Now I'm going to grab a big brush because we're talking geode here. And I'm going to double dip in some blue and some purple. Just double dip in with that. It's just paper brush, and I don't know, I'm just going to like geode my way through this. Get some more water on here. I don't know. I'm at this point, I'm trying to stay within. See, I'm kind of at an advantage here because I saw what my kids produced last week during camp. And I know to kind of stay in the coffee filter's edges because I know what happens. I know. I want to do some gold in the middle. Love this Kiritake gold. It is fun. The coffee filter takes so beautifully to watercolor, and it does, you would think almost like it would pill, but oh my gosh, it doesn't. It doesn't. What did y'all do for Geode? Did you do it yet? Are you working with Emma? What did Emma do the last couple of days? I've not been keeping up. Be curious to know. Okay. Maybe some pigment powder. I'm like all in with the pigment powder lately. Let's see, Nessa. What's going on? How can a person get over mean YouTube comments of their art? Oh, from people you don't even know. It's hard to unfreeze. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's such a good question. I get them all the time. It depends on your personality. These are color sparks from TCW Stencils, and this one's turquoise. It depends on your personality. To be honest, for me, most of the time, a short, pithy, um, yeah, but still very kind response, maybe laced with a little bit of sarcasm, is very cathartic for me, but that's just me. You know what I mean? So, that helps me for sure get over things. Um, yeah. Um, that's a hard one to answer because that's what works for me. And that may cause a lot of people, that may cause more stress. You know what I mean? So, um, it's kind of like brush show, Dawn. Yeah. I was making a salad. I noticed that cut washed radishes left cool. Oh, cool purple red rings on the paper towel. That's awesome. Oh yeah, you could totally paint with that. Yeah, and I don't know. I don't think there's anything wrong with actually commenting. As I don't see any need to be rude, but sometimes I'll play dumb and I'll be like, I'm not sure I understood what you meant. Can you clarify for me? It just makes me feel better. And I know some people might disagree with that approach. Um, Sometimes just sharing like, interesting perspective. But did you ever think about this? Um, yeah, sometimes I like to speak light into negative comments. in some way, like find an angle, because my thing is people who leave comments like that, they're hurting in some way, you know, they're truly hurting. So yeah, that's what I do. All right, so I lifted it up, and the cool thing is that there's stuff underneath. So I really think everybody should try a coffee filter painting, because look how gorgeous that is by itself, right? And then I want to play around. This is Kuretake Gold. It's in my Amazon shop in the description section below. You can check it out. I'm going to go in with some more gold and try to geode this up. I have no frame of reference. Nothing strong in terms of frame of reference for my geode, so that's okay. Really light touch is going to get you thin lines, and I'm going into really damp color there, but gosh, is that pretty. Yeah, kind of mica-like for sure. I want to get some brown though. Right on the edgy edge. Right on the edgy edge. Great question, Nessa. That kind of stuck with me. My brain is kind of like just hovering on that. And I mean, many of you have been around for a while. I've not always had the most grown up responses to some criticism. I've learned a lot over the years. You know, there were quite a few, not quite a few. There's probably a handful of episodes where I got some really harsh, really not terribly well delivered criticisms, and I did not take them well, but I learned a lot from those experiences. And it changed a lot about how I respond to negativity, because it will happen. It just will. Some dark green in here. It's not as dark as I was thinking it was going to be. So I'm just grabbing a little bit of everything. I'm back to the 1/4" dagger. Geode is fun. I hope y'all had fun with Geode. Geode is definitely like right up my alley. Feels good. But I'll tell you what, coffee filter is a great starting point because it takes a lot of the stress off of like figuring out brush stroke placement, yada, yada, yada. So what's today? What's today's date, y'all? That's an interesting question. It's so much easier said than done. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I'm looking back. I'm sorry. I'm not able to get hi, Ellen, to all these questions because I have such a small screen today. Hey, Sketches. Still like dust, I rise. That's such a good one. Yes. I rise. You love them, but both Kuretake and Pans. And yeah, what's today's date, y'all? Always says a lot more. Yeah. 16th. Ooh, I'm out of ink on that bad boy. Just gonna add my little notations here. Yeah, you need your creativity to come back. Yeah, if it drains your creativity, it might be worth just to try deleting their comment just so it doesn't exist in the world anymore. Just the knowledge of that could potentially help. Um, you could do, called it rage painting before. You could actually take one of the words from their comment that bothered you the most, write it kind of small on the page, and then just paint over top of it, like paint your emotions over it. That's, again, some of this is, gonna absolutely not be a solution for everyone. Like, you know what I mean? I'm just mentioning things that come to mind that I think, depending on personality type, could be really helpful. Yeah. Sketches deletes comments. That's awesome. I prefer to respond with kindness. It isn't generally expected. I love how you're able to see things differently. Yeah, Jan, I like to do the same thing. Sometimes I get a touch cheeky. It just depends on the day. But I never want to I just want someone to walk away from reading my response feeling like maybe second guessing what they said, how they said it. Not even what they said, just how they said it. Yeah. And who knows? Maybe I won't even want or feel the need to do that in a couple of years when I grow up some more. I'm gonna add a little bit of this really rich acrylic ink because I just love it. So the real thing about today, the real beautiful message you don't want to miss is just switch up your paper if you're feeling stuck. That's it. Switch up your paper, use something weird, get out of your comfort zone. Because sometimes taking yourself out of your comfort zone when you're in a creative block has tremendous power. It'll pull you right out of that block. Ooh. All right. All right, friends. Such cool conversation going on in the comment section today. I appreciate it so much. Here is a little tour of what I've been working on. If you've done any geode, anything for World Watercolor Month today, go ahead, tag me on Instagram. I'd love to see it. I'd love to share it. That's always so fun. And for my patrons that are in the house right now, our monthly Patreon 90-minute live stream is tonight. So I will see some of you at 8 p.m. Eastern. And yeah, we'll get our paint on. Just looking at comments here. It does, Chrissy. I painted in a composition book. It's weird, but it was fun. Oh, good. Oh, a composition book. I really like that. I really like that. It could also just be a weird mashup of paper and supply. So like it could be like watercolor on sketchbook paper. That's a weird combo. You know what I mean? Something like that. Yeah. Which is kind of your composition book idea. Yeah. No mean comments no more. Amen and hallelujah. All right. All right, friends, that is it for today. I'm going to go ahead and schedule some more of the lives upcoming. And yeah, I can't wait to see what we come up with. Just remember, just shake yourself up when you're feeling that frozen feeling. Keep going, skip a day if you need to. And if all else fails, go ahead, give someone some praise, search the World Watercolor Month hashtag, or just find an artist that has, like, maybe they don't have a lot of followers, but they're posting every day. They're posting every day. Go give them a comment, go lift them up. Let that be your contribution for World Watercolor Month on whatever day it is that you're feeling a little bit meh. All right, friends. All right, friends. Thank you so much. Mwah. Happy painting.